parde lenga yezong gewala gor Mache parde lenga yezong gewala gor Titerene zonde nyama sang da zamje barat lenga yezong gewala gor. We take refuge in the Khandaru Lama and the lineage Lamas. We take refuge in the deity of the mandalas of the Yadams. We take refuge in all the exalted Buddhas. We take refuge in the perfect Dharma. We take refuge in the excellent order of the Sanghas. We take refuge in all the Bodhagas and Raganis and the Dharma gardens, possessors of the eye of wisdom. We take refuge in all the Khandaru Lama and the lineage Lamas. We take refuge in the deity of the mandalas of the Yadam. We take refuge in the exalted Buddhas. We take refuge in the perfect Dharma. We take refuge in the excellent order of the Sanghas. We take refuge in all the noble Dhakas, Dakinis, and the Dhamma gardens, possessors of the eye of wisdom. Drenjen zawa dan je bara je be barden lama damba namla job zen chewo yadam jin goro je la zo namla job zen chewo sanje jom den de namla job zen chewo tambe chi namla job zen chewo pagbe gende namla job zen chewo Bawang kanzhou qi jiong song me zo yi xi jie jin dan den ba nan la jiao zhen jie wo. Until I attain the heart of enlightenment, I take refuge in all the Buddhas, I take refuge in the Dharma, and likewise in the example of a Bodhisattva. As the previous Buddhas embodied enlightenment and the progress on the Bodhisattva's path are true for the benefit of all sentient beings, giving birth to bodhicitta, and apply myself to a complete stage of the path. Until I attain the heart of enlightenment, I take refuge in all the Buddhas, I take refuge in the Dharma, and likewise in the example of a Bodhisattva. As previous Buddhas embodied enlightenment and the progress on the Bodhisattva's path, true for the benefit of all sentient beings, giving birth to bodhicitta, and apply myself to a complete stage of the path. Sanjo Nyingbo Chije Par Sanje Namla Job Zenje Chudan Sanjo Senpa Ye Zolan De Yin Job Zenje Chedaran Henje De Ye Ji Sanjo Dong Ne Ji Ba Dang Sanjo Zenpe La Ba La De Da Ren Yen Ne Ba Dar De yin zhou la ben dong de zang jiu zhen ne ji jie yin. De yin de ne la ba la ren ba yin de la ba re jie. In the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, most excellent. I take refuge unto enlightenment reach. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. In the Buddha, Dharma, and the Sangha, most excellent, I take refuge unto enlightenment reach. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. Sanje Jidan Zojin Yonam La Sanjo Barde Dane Jabzen Je Dage Jin So Jibe Sonam Je Drola Ben Sar Sanje Ndrabar Sho. May all mothers and sentient beings, boundless as the sky, have a happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separate from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mothers and sentient beings, boundless as the sky, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separate from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Manam ka dan nyambe simje damje dewa dan deve jadan dembara jorje dongara je jadan ravara jorje dongara mebe dewa dan rawa jorje Nyeren Jada Nidan Darwe Danyom Seme Bala Nebar George. I bow down respectfully with my body, speech, and faithful mind to all Tathangatas in the 10 directions. Those who have already reaching the Tathagata state, those who are reaching it at present, and those Tathagata state to come. Through the power of Samantha prayers, may all Buddhas manifest vividly in my mind, opposed to them, multiplying my body as many times as there are atoms of the earth. In each atom, I visualize as many Buddhas as there are atoms, surrounded by countless Bodhisattvas. Thus, all space is filled with Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Praise all Buddhas through manifesting, chanting, expressing the great auction of the excellent qualities. To all Buddhas, I make offering of love, whereas pure flowers, flower garlands of music, honoring oils, manifesting like and fragrant incense. I make offering to them of the garment, perfume, and poured high as moonmeal and arranged in the most beautiful way. I visualize the highest and the most extensive offerings and offer them with great faith to all Buddhas. I prostrate to Buddhas and make offering to them following the deeds of the great Bodhisattva Samantha. I confess to you, Buddhas, whatever negative actions I have committed due to the power of anger, desire, and ignorance. I rejoice in the merit of all the Buddhas and the 10 directions of the great Bodhisattvas and the Pakshika Buddhas. Those have attained Aharaship, those have entered the path of Aharaship and all other beings. I request to all great protectors and Buddhas to turn the way of the Dharma as the light dispelling the darkness of beings in the 10 directions, leading them gradually to enlightened states. I supplicate those Buddhas intending passing into Parinirvana to living long for as many eons as there are atoms over the earth in order to benefit all beings. Whatever merit I have gathered through prostration, offering, confession, rejoicing, beseeching, and praying for the sake of enlightenment, all sentient beings, all these are dedicated. The ground is sprinkling with the scented water and strewn with the flowers. It is adorned with the Meru, the spring mountain, the four continents, and the sun and the moon. As a Buddha fair, I offer it. May all sentient beings attain the happiness of the Buddha fair. To the Lama who possesses the three kayas, I offer altar, honor, and the sacred offering. With my body, wealth, and all that is visible, please grant me supreme realization and enlightenment. Om Guru Rina Mendala Punza Manga Samandra Savaran Samaye Ahom. I equal refuge, O Nome of the world. Your fame provides the 3,000 words. You are the victor Vajradhara without a drop. I bow at the feet of Father Jiktin Songong. Continually I think of no one but you. Compassionate one, grant your blessing. Dispel the darkness that surrounds my heart. Please bless me so that I can realize the unlimited nature of the mind. Please turn the way of the Dharma of the two vehicles into the combination according to disposition and likewise the mental capacity of sentient beings. So now we go to Manjushri, long press to Manjushri, page 32. Long press.
Khenpo, your sound's a little bit quiet. It's on Zoom here.
Page 32, long press. Okay, long press. His wisdom is brilliant like the sun, free of clouds of two worlds, and perceives the various steps of knowledge in the true nature. For this reason, he holds the wisdom text. At his heart, he has compassion. For all beings who are suffering from the darkness of ignorance, the prison of samsara as a father for only son. Like a thunderclap, he wakens those who are sleeping in ignorance and losing the charm of karma. Through the 60th branch of Haramana speech, he wears wisdom silver to cast sadhana of suffering, to dispel darkness of confusion. In the Bodhisattva form, he is pure from beginningless time, fully accomplished in the 10 levels and perfect in the body of our knowledge. I supplicate you, Manjushri, drawn by the 112 sons of Buddha to dispel darkness of my ignorance. Om Arapasanade, Om Arapasanade, Om Arapasanade, Om Arapasanade, Om Arapasanade, Om Arapasanade. Om Arapasanade, 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 Om Arapasanade. Om Arapasanade, Om Arapasanade, Om Arapasanade, Om Arapasanade, Om Arapasanade. Om Arabazanade, 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 Om Arabazan. Om Arabazanade, 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 Om Arabazanade. Arabazanade, Om Arabazanade, Om Arabazanade, Om Arabazanade, Om Arabazanade. Om Arabazanade, Om Arabazanade. Om Arabazanade, Om Arabazanade. Om Arabazanade, Om Arabazanade, Om Arabazanade, Om Arabazanade, Om Arabazanade, Om Arabazanade. Om Arabazanade, Om Arabazanade, Om Arabazanade, Om Arabazanade, Om Arabazanade, Om Arabazanade, Om Arabazanade. Om Arabazanade, Om Arabazanade, Om Arabazanade, Om Arabazanade. Om Wangeshoram, Om Wangeshoram, Om Wangeshoram, Om Wangeshoram, Om Wangeshoram. Om Wangeshoram, 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 Om. You who are the perfect youthful body, whose flame of wisdom blazes, and dispel the darkness of order ignorance, are posed before you and pressed to Manjushri. Yone gelen jangwai bo yishe zhume rabde bar jede de mo menzarwa jambar yang la zanzerdo. So now we go to Vajrapani sadhana, 37. Can you hear it? It's okay? Okay, they can.
Yes.
Now we go to meditate here first, then going to practice. Meditate 15-20 minutes first.
Khenpo, you're muted.
There's no sound,
We
Khenpo.
can't hear you. You're on mute, Khenpo. Oh. Marilyn, can you make him co-host? He can't unmute.
Oh, what happened? I did earlier, I thought. That's weird. Okay.
Okay, Khenpo, you can unmute now. Sorry about that. We had you all set.
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. Did you fix it? Okay. Co-host.
Okay. So now we go to Vajrapani sadhana page.
Sorry,
30.
Khenpo, Zoom has not been our friend lately.
Page 38. Om Zobhava Yuda Sarva Dharma Zobhava Yuda. The mode of abiding of all phenomena is pure openness, substance that nature. Konde no jung zen lo bang do ne ra ye dai be do nye le song gor dor je me re je be we pam le be mai ram le nye me de ra re hong de za le hong de be to nye ze de zren de yong jo le da nye zang we da bo yong bo dor kom do na bo yar je za ni ba ye be zer je dor je ze nga de yom be do gar de zo dor ya nam xia ye gong ye yong jiang zhou niang de wa zha ma zi jin de la mer bar to gan we jin lo ba do ya jin le jie 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 da yang zi ba lo ye ye me wo ba re long na jie ne zong ga ma ong de le ong zhe ran zha ye ye jian zhang ye sa hong ba wo sa ni ni me jo. Go to page 39 English. Purify the confusion of grasping at the dual state of samsara and nirvana, and meditate on the promote operator of all providing emptiness. From that state of emptiness, arise a circle of Vajra fire mountain, in the center of which is a palm, which transforms into a lotus seed, on which a ram transforms into a sun disk. This is my own awareness in the form of a clear, dark blue hole. This radiates light and purify all sentient beings and is absorbed into the home, which transforms into the Lord of Secrets, the subjugator of all the demons and evil spirits. I am black in color with one face and two arms. My right hand raises a five-pointed golden Vajra. My left hand is at my heart in the subjugating gesture, holding a Vajra lasso. My right leg is bent, my left is straight, and exhausted in the nine wrathful expressions. My flames color hair blazes upward, a vetra of white rascals and garlands of 50 freshly severed heads. I am drawn by eight nagas. I wear a tiger's silk skirt. I am engulfed in a blazing wisdom fire. The three places are white Om, a red A, and a blue home, from which this light radiates and inviting the wisdom deity in the form of Vajrapani, who dissolve inseparably into me through the mantra Sa Hong Larya duge hongle uzarante wan la ringa dengar jindrang the legrades from the home at my heart, inviting the five Buddha of empowerment into the sky in front of me. Om benza pipe trade zaye soha. Om benza dipam trade zaye soha. Om benza aloke trade zaye soha. Om benza rangende trade zaye soha. Om benza nevede trade zaye soha. Om sarva tatanga abe genza de mam. The Buddhas of empowerment hold wells of wisdom nectar, with which they give the empowerment reciting Shisora dabe wan lai ringaye Pambai drze kanwai sadhana Om sarva tatangat Abeke kade samaya jireye Thus, my body, voice, and mind are completely purified and filled with wisdom nectar, which overflows and forms actual being. As an ornament on the crown of my head, then all the Buddhas of empowerment dissolve into me. One God, Dai Che Lai Jin Je Le. Me ju wei jin wan la rang la de om ben zar pi pe tra de za ye zo a om ben zar de pam tra de za ye zo om ben zar lo ge tra de za ye zo a om ben zar gen de tra de za ye zo om ben zar ne ve de tra de za ye zo a om sarva ta dangat Abe genza de ma. The compound power and energy of all the Buddhas, the supreme holder of the treasure of sacred teachings, the subjugate of all the Maras and obscure without exception, are present and pay homage to Vajrapani. Deshen Tado Ji Deshen Sawa Na Jen Zong Zeng Jo Dege Ma Len Dren Zeba Dor Jen Zeng La Zang Zar At my heart is a home, surrounded by the mantra Home Benzar Peg, in black circle and clockwise, a red light that makes offering to all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Their wisdom, compassion, energy, and power return to me in the form of a light and are absorbed. Again, light radiate to all sentient beings and purify all phenomena. The suffering, obscurations, and disease of all sentient beings of the six realms are completely purified, and those beings are established in the state of the Lord of Secrets. Thus accomplish all virtuous activities. The light then returns and is absorbed into the sixth syllable and the mantra. Tokaro Honda Ngante Yesakor Honte Jarwai Genju Sing Labde Layan Toga Ngale Wizardry Dodo Dribjan Samda Zalago Tele Damje Yongze Dribale Sende Ngandren Sawon Jelade Om Benzarbe 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 Om ben zarbe, 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 om ben Om ben zarbe, 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 om ben zarbe. Hong Ben Zarbe. So now we chant the mantra silently, mentally, and I'm going to share the teaching here, continue, followed by yesterday. So yesterday I shared this Vajrapani, the sadhana name is the very conscious daily practice of the demon subduing. Lord of Secrets. Then we already also shared the introduction Vajrapani. Then also yesterday I shared this, mantra, and we talked emptiness. So the yesterday we talked about this, mantra Om Sobhava Shida Savadama Sobhava Shidaham. And when starting from there, so we have to release all our, conceptual thoughts. So that's why we have to, practice, meditate. Go first is always better before into sadhana. The reason is if we have lots of conceptual thoughts, then chanting, prayer, and so you're chanting the prayer, and then our minds no go together. So minds sometimes goes, generally, of course, not sometimes, right? Goes all over the place, and not be within the prayer together. So prayer is talk about I am Vajrapani, but mind is going somewhere else, fixation, follow the thoughts. Then the words are saying we are enlightened being, but mind is still ordinary. That's why. So we meditate and let go all the conceptual thoughts, create more mind stable, peaceful. And then we visualize is more, benefit and powerful. So the letting go of conceptual thoughts is a cleansing, our body, speech, mind, especially mind. So same is like, water is become very clean, then the moon is easily can reflection into the water. Its mirror is very clean, then form is beautifully appear to in the mirror. So mirror is dirty, then form cannot appear to in the mirror, right? So same, like our mind's thoughts, lots of thoughts going on. Even we chanting the prayer says I am Vajrapani, but then still, not really Vajrapani. Only it's become words. So that's why we have to, clarify our mind, and then that's why here says purify confusion of grasping at duality of samsara and nirvana. So purify, confusion means like conceptual fixation. We have to purify it. So purify conceptual is not only samsara, negativity. Purify conceptual also nirvana means like, we thinking about, I wanted to be in nirvana. So that also concept, thought. So negative conceptual thoughts, positive conceptual thoughts, both are have to purified, have to release. Okay. Generally, we have to keep the positive concepts and release negative. But in this case, we have to go release both. Otherwise, we cannot go beyond the samsara. Samsara is a conceptual state, and the true, absolute truth state is beyond the conceptual. So then we wanted to reach to beyond we wanted to reach in the absolute true state. That's why we have to release all the also positive concept too. And then that's the core, they call no duality, and the reach to the absolute true state. So release both samsara and nirvana. So then why we have these positive things? The reason is because we have lots of negative samsara, and then that's why we need lots of solution for for the positive things, for negative, for samsara. Yeah, positive religion, all these lots of concepts is solution for negative samsara. But then true reality, we have to go beyond the both. Okay, so we have disease, sickness, then we need vaccines, we need medicine. And the true reality is free from sickness. Then no sickness, then no need vaccines. Also, it's medicine too. So you don't have a disease, then why your expectation to medicine, and vaccines? So same. And you say, oh, I'm going to say, and I need medicine, vaccines. So that means then we have a disease. That's why we need these things. Then this conceptualizing. So no, we purify negative samsara thoughts. That means no sickness, no disease. That concept's gone. Then why we need another concept is medicine, healing things we hold. So that's also no need too. And have to go both conceptual, go beyond the both. So that's why positive, negative, both, have to purified. Meditate on the pro-motor, creative, or providing emptiness. So that means, when meditate on the pro-motor means when you meditate, you not found something you don't have. Okay, pro-motor we have. Beginnerless time we have. We didn't know that. So now, when you meditate, you don't find something new. You just, what you have, truth, is going to discover that. So that's called and meditate on the pro-motor, creative, or providing emptiness. So then that is pro-motor is absolute true is emptiness. Okay, emptiness is these words is many times explained. Never go correct English words. Even Tibetan words also not really reach to that. Really this the point, because it's words. Emptiness is with using the words spoken from the mouth, then not really going to, correct, reach to the truth. So this pro-motor, creative, or providing emptiness is when you meditate, okay, and you reach the point, some levels, okay, or, stop the conceptual thoughts. Yeah. And so think about when we die, they talk about father's essence, mother's essence, right? Two things. And the father's essence of the chrome, mother's essence, and the Neo, this father's essence descended down, mother's essence going up. So they talk about then they meet in the heart, and then they're into Bindu and the center channel somewhere, then rising nature. So that's in the when very subtle level dissolution states we have the experience in the Pardo. But in each meditation, I think we have the experience. Otherwise, we cannot stop the conceptual thoughts. So when you meditate, must be the this conceptual father's essence descend, like Ellis dawn. That means like your experience is a kind of a brave, wide, and oneness. And the mother's essence, ascend up again, and your fear is like red, and then meet together is like black, and then become into that open space, and then become everything's oneness, peaceful. So then you don't have really thoughts rising. So meditation, each meditation actually you go to the highest point. I think the experience we have to go through every, this meditation Mahamudra. But we don't recognize this because like very subtle, in the we think is like father's essence dawn means like brightness rising, mother's essence up ascend up means like really red color, and then meet together is black something. So so that's a really subtle level we cannot maybe recognize. But your mind, when you meditate, if father's descent is not wrong experience, if we don't have that, we cannot stop the conceptual thoughts. Because still, this anger, subtle energy is rising. So father essence is representative anger, and that conceptual is still, subtle energy is rising. Your mind is not into the nature. Okay, mother is not descending up, right? Up is called this, ascending. Then, like still we have like subtle desire, attachment concept is there. And then if that not both meet in the heart, then still ignorance, ignoring concept is there. So I have to stop all this, and then you feel, like open, and then all the naturally conceptual thought is gone. So in then conceptual thought is all gone, then, we have this providing emptiness. This on the pro model, pretty of a providing emptiness, like all is kind of like same as a space. Your mind is not fixation to any specific object. No subject, no object. And seeing it itself is peacefully clear, empty, no fixations. When you have that experience, then you can stay, I think, long in meditation, long time, then you can you have experience like meditation, this, providing emptiness means. Otherwise, we put the words emptiness, then always people think no exist. So no exist also, is yesterday I explained, no exist is in the relative level, exist. In the dream, whatever you do in the dream, you have. But when you wake up, you don't have. And when this providing emptiness happen, experience, when you are in to reach to high point in your meditation, no conceptual state. Until that, we cannot say everything is emptiness. Its reality truly is empty, but mind is still fixation. So then, long as we have fixation, karmic imprint, habit is strong, and then you hold that, then everything is solid form exist. So that's why this pro model means that is the reality truly unbeginningless time. We have that truth, but we never know that. Never gone that. Any time, any moment, we can go into that. I think in that natural state. Okay. And from that state of emptiness, then from that state, so now you see your mind is in the natural state, from that state of emptiness, then arise a circle of Vajra fire mountain. So then we have a circle like Vajra, this is Vajra, and the fire like this mountain, like Vajra, this mountain all surrounding us. Dorje mere, Sunkor mere, Dorje mere Chepavi, okay. Vajra, fire mountains. In the center of which is a palm, so then in that, fire mountain, in center, there has palm syllable. The palm syllable is become, which transform into a lotus seed. So then become, that is arise to lotus. So now you see, Vajrapani has seed is a lotus, so that lotus is rising. Lotus seeds on which is transformed to lotus seed, on which are ram. Then top of the lotus is ram syllables. Ram. Then ram is transformed into a sun disk. So Vajrapani has a seed. You can see that his feet is like standing lotus and the sun disk. So then this two is actually, the point is, the essence of, like, they have many meanings. Of course, the seed has lots of meanings. The meaning is lotus is representative wisdom, science representative method. So lotus is like we visualizing is purification or mother's mother's essence. I think purification, mother's essence. Science purification, father's essence. So father essence, mother essence is created, ordinary human beings. I mean, like all the samsaric beings. So that's what this purification. Actually called birth karmic purification. Then scientists, this is my own awareness is in the form of a clear dark blue home. So then top of the sun disk, we visualize the home syllable. The home syllable is representative of our mind. Okay. Then the home is become dark blue home. This radiate like the purify all sentient beings and is absorbed into the home. So now this the blue home, this radiate light that purify all sentient beings and is absorbed into the home. So here is still not enough English. That means like there's like true accomplishment. The home like radiating, true accomplishment. What true accomplishments is, don't you say that like no, it's a true accomplishment. One is like all offering to home like radiating is like offering rising to enlightened being, create accumulation merit, and then bring to or dissolve to the home, receive the blessing enlightened beings, and then like radiate go to 6 realms purification. So purify all 6 realms, liberate into, then this homes become transformed to Vajrapani's body. So then become all 6 realm beings liberation to also Vajrapani's form. And so visualizing that, So now, we have to think about this, like home celebrating heart, like radiating offering, right? So it's all the enlightened beings. It's sometimes like they have, of course, always two things. Two things means like outer and inner level, yeah? Outer level is, okay, like radiating all enlightened beings, or the, 10 directions. Yesterday we talked about that, 10 direction Buddhas, offering to them. So, and then like that, it go to 6 realms. Then we think about where there's 6 realms. So later harder. And inner level, you think about home is your heart center. And like that, it's all offering to within your, go to your, here. And your body here. It's all the enlightened beings in the crown and the throat chakras. So it's offering to yourself. Do you understand? And then this blessing dissolve back into home again, and then the like same, rain goes down, like is this go down to and your lower chakras, and purify all samsara beings. Samsara is all is in lower chakras, so it's purify all beings. If you do that, it's more easy to keep, because then you don't have to think about where these 6 realms, where these Buddhas. Do you understand? So you can feel your energy going to all the way to crown here, offering up to and the enlightened beings. Okay, so then I share with you one time when I was in Singapore. They have the water dance. Yeah, water dance is like also interdependent. So water, many light, different color lights. Then water, like streaming, rising, right? And the colorful lights, then become like apart to people's form body, different goddess, gods, form body, and the dance. So that's also called interdependent, rising, same as rainbow, but not really inherently exist there. So then where this source come from, if you investigate, you cannot find anything. But all this cause condition comes, then water can dance, different color, and then different form body can dance. Yeah, this all water is like rising up, it same as offering, and then bring back this back to again dissolve into the water. It's a kind of like same as like blessing dissolve to the samsara beings. So it's rising from itself, dissolve itself. Do you understand? Yeah. So there's a take knowledge, like radiating, and virtual reality, and metaverse. So many these things like followed by this. The visualizing meditation, this Yidam deities, very, very, kind of like suit for or truly benefit. So used to, we don't know how they're rising, how to dissolve, like radiating. So now we have this technology, many different ways you can create. So exactly, appear and dissolve, right? And the thing about it, like when you meditate, Yidam deities, and like bigger is the same as a mountain, and visualize, it becomes tiny, dissolve to, and the same is the size of pea. So that's you can create in these images, inside in the technology, easy to do that things. Then you create one is many multiples. All these multiple, forms become dissolved to one. So we can create that's everything in, in the technology have possible. So all is there, yeah. So same that in this like radiating, offerings. So then you think about where these are the Buddhas. So that's exactly same, when I share last one time teaching and show you the form in all these colorful lights, and in the Singapore there has the tree. The tree is a huge couple, like I think flowers. Couple stores like high, and then there has a light. So is switch off, you cannot see anything, right? And then you turn on, okay, then the light shows up everywhere, colorful, so different part of the different colors, rising the different lights. So it's amazing. So same that, like our body has the deities like same like that in the, within our has like many seats or chakra, this wing, nada, like all different part that this located all these different deities. But when our, the deities, the not turn on, switch off. So even there, but cannot see. The switch off, then the light is there, but you cannot see, right? When you only turn on, then you can see it. Same, exactly like that, I think. So when you realize, and when you have experience, then you feel all this different Yadam deity mandala is within our, different, you go to different chakra, use different channel. Channel is a part, like you open different channels, then you get exactly different experience deities. So our body is kind of the same as like big tree. The tree has many branches, many leaves, flowers, right? Okay, so you go to different branches, then you have different, maybe different fruit there, So same like that. I think in this Vajrapani mentioned here, as long as you reach practice Vajrapani, all these many mentioned here different Buddhas yesterday, yeah. So Chakra Sambhara and Kala Chakra, Vajrapani. We told Vajrakalaya. All this the deity is within, Vajrapani. So there, which you have a connect to, and that channel is you opened, and then you have that mandala experience. If you don't connect to that, that deity, and then even there, but you still door is closed, not opened. So you can have another something experience. I think so. That's this deity, Yadam deity practice, and long as you practice one, and all the deities included one means. Then here says this really like is purify all sentient beings also into the home, which transform into become Lord of Secret, the subduer of all demon and evil spirits. So become the home syllables transform to Vajrapani's form, and then the Vajrapani is actually is rising from home is our own mind. It's become a part to ourself, it's become Vajrapani. So it's called self-visualization. Self-visualization, then, another way, of course, self-visualization is more harder than front visualization. Another is I think if you use to self-visualization, then self-visualizations become more easy than front visualization. Self-visualization is like you can feel like it's no thoughts and concept or anything. Like then you can think about Vajrapani. So Vajrapani is become you feel your all body is Vajrapani. And and that is called self-generation, means like you feel yourself is Vajrapani. And then main essence is the mind, we cannot have a conceptual thoughts. Okay, if long as your mind has a conceptual thoughts, then same is like mirrors become dirty again. So then cannot see the form inside the mirror. Okay, or the clouds rising in the space, then moon cannot reflection in the water, right? Or maybe think about water is become dirty and then cannot reflection. So same, and then external, the example take time to change, but your mind is very fast, very speed, very fast. So you can change it. I think very easy and easily you can lose, but easily you can change, transform. Do you understand? So that's why we need awareness, mindful awareness. Have to then also they have to get into like non-conceptual. First you meditate that, then you can hold, this experience. Otherwise, when you just come in the temple, chant the prayers, is you really can't get into practice. It's become everything's words, but your mind is not even close to that. You're talking about the top of the mountain. You are still in the bottom, and still you are in your bedroom. So that's our prayer practice. Like kind of follow that. Generally. So that's why we, come to practice Yidam deity, and good is meditate first, at least reach some level point, okay, step by step. And then if the prayer is you have memorized, then you can mentally apply, you don't have chant verbally, mentally apply. Then you can go through all this, virtual reality within yourself. Do you understand? So that's why this Yidam deity practice empowerment, we have to create a virtual reality. Yeah. And then very easy to introduce, but experience is still you can't get. Because virtual reality, your mind is still, is not that natural state. The virtual reality cannot take you to natural states. They show you all this display, yeah. And that's why we need two things together. One is like method, skillful method is virtual reality. Then wisdom, into that. So that's we have to rising from within ourselves. You cannot create. And showing different method is, you have this technology can create. So technology is Vajrayana teaching. Vajrayana means skillful method. Saying things you can have ability to, easily show through that method. Do you understand? So that's why this next generation is Vajrayana tradition term means because of this technology. So many method can provide, these teachings and practice. You can easily, understand. Do you understand or no? Then also think, the next generation also people has lots of thoughts, conceptual mind is very strong, fixation is very strong. Everything is very fast, and then the desire is very strong. So then the solution is Vajrayana teaching. So also, this technology, using these things, and you can use like very fast. So it's, it's also Vajrayana is teaching. So it's a big generation also the time, and the people has lots busy, no time to practice, cannot gathering in the temple together. So then this Vajrayana method, Zong is Vajrayana. That's why it's Pema Sambhava already mentioned Vajrayana teaching is more suitable in this generation time. So it's Zong is 100% Vajrayana, virtual reality is 100% Vajrayana. So all this technology, create many things. Method is always Vajrayana. Do you accept or no? Okay, good. Here in the temple, everyone accepting. Or is agreed. So that's good news. Okay. So then also is I think another level. Wrathful deity is very suitable in the next generation time too. You know. So negative energy is strong, and this emotions are very fast, strong. So that solution is called this wrathful deities. So if we don't know the wrathful deity, what means truth, then is this can be misunderstood. Okay, go to misconception again. So that's why when you meditate, they talk about the couple things very important to visualize the Yidam deity, especially this wrathful deity, and we have to know recollection of purity. Do you understand? And the first, of course, like is self-generation, you mind connection. Okay, otherwise cannot be self-generation. Self-visualization. I mean self-visualization. It must be mind connected to the Yidam deity. So we need that confidence. We have to recognize that our own true nature of mind. So that's why it's Mahamudra and the Yidam deity is must be one, reunite, right? Reuniting together. Otherwise, Yidam deity practice is only auto level, cannot bring into oneness, inner level, without Mahamudra. Okay, so then second is recollection of purity. Then Vajrapani, see, why his blue Kumdon Napo means like with transformed to secret, the subdrawer of all demon and evil spirit are in black in color. Why he's black? And why he has these all different ornaments, is if somebody don't know anything, then this is terrifying form body. Right? So that's why they call secret mantra means you not knowingly, actually you cannot use too. Secret means, secret meaning has many. Another is a secret is like, you don't really understand. Truth is there. That's called secret, right? Another how to say, like you cannot show someone, that you have to hide. What the meaning is? This is very similar words, right?
Yes, like restricted.
No, no, also restrict, but I have to hide. I'm not showing for someone. You have secret. You don't want to share something. Yeah, take secret.
Keep protected.
Secret and sacred is the same or no?
Sacred.
Sacred.
Sacred is different than secret.
Okay, these two, the different spelling, right?
Right.
Okay, the both works in this case. Okay. Another reason is sacred, holy.
Sacred is holy.
Okay, sacred, holy, something. That's actually, you really cannot share to the, like conceptual level. Example, you have absolute good experience when you meditate something. When you come back, you cannot really share to that. It's natural secret. Okay, and you get something, an absolute experience. When you come back in the dualistic state, you cannot share, and it's called naturally boundary secret. Okay. Another is like, okay, the Vajrayana ritual is we have to hide, means like no using for beginners. Sharing is you hiding things. What I'll say? Secret. Okay. Another one, you don't want to share, even so you don't want to share, because the reason is like we many things we don't share the kids. So for protecting for kids, they don't have to know that. Maybe they're not ready to know that. Okay, so that's this Vajrayana Wrathful deity, not ready to know many beginners. So go to misconcepts. And that's the reason we have to know called recollection of purity. Recollection of purity, then Vajrapani form, each this author fractioning, symbolize meaning, showing absolute truth, other way, opposite way. Okay? And the thing about snake has a poison, right? Poison. Why Vajrapani has a snake? Is poison cannot affect it to truth. Yeah. So your poison cannot kill natural truth. Otherwise, we already dead many years ago. Okay. And then that's symbolized, like why is a tiger skin? Tiger is kind of, very aggressive, powerful, or, very powerful animal. So it's called heroic, right? Heroic, like from the animals. So then the true heroic is who's run over emotions. So that's symbolized, who can run really over the afflictive emotion. That is the absolute true heroic. And so the Vajrapani means like this Wrathful is absolute true hero. Then, fire representative, wisdom, so we know that. And all the afflictive emotions burnt, gone. When you have negative emotion, also when you have dark energy, or you eating meat like something and then feel bad, so visualize Vajrapani, Vajraklaya, Yamitaga, this Wrathful deity, chant mantras, like you feel, or it's like offering to them, become you have power energy, like they're, using that others, like meat, this is offering to, and this enlightened beings liberation. So you cannot do that with Tara and Chinrezek. Very hard to do that, okay? So that's why, Wrathful is like, all this negative energy is rising, offering to fire wisdom. Then Vajra is, like powerful objects. It can subdue anyone, or the, every beings. No can run over to that. So that is called rising five wisdoms, or the afflictive emotion. Is whatever you put there is become transformed to wisdom. So when it's fire is burning and you put anything there, it's going to burn and the fire become. Think about the Los Angeles area. So all the houses, trees, everything is burning, right? And become everything is a fire. So all objects become fire. So then this is Wrathful, long as we just think about, okay, we need to be in our own natural state. And then you visualize Vajrapani, and then your all activity, conceptual thoughts, everything is dissolved into there. Emotion also burning into true natural states. So then that's Vajra is. Then you see here says which turn this all demons and evil spirits is smash. It's always going to put in the fire. So no one can run over that. Okay, spirits. And so then with one face and two arms. So he has one face is one only absolute truth, one face. Two arms, usually we talk about the true truth, like relative truth or absolute truth. And so then Vajra, already we talked. Two arms, and my right hand rises a five-pointed golden Vajra. Okay, my left hand is at my heart, is the subduing gesture holding a Vajra lasso. So this, the left hand and the heart here, okay, this gesture mudra, with lasso, Vajra lasso. So subduing is not killing, right? And so it's a liberation. No same is like killers. Okay, so killers, they, harmful other beings. But this meaning is lasso is another is hook up and beings from afflictive emotion and transform to Vajra, the liberation. So that's this representative thing. Okay, lasso. The lasso is actually compassion. Vajra is wisdom. So then compassion hook. Like we have enemies. Okay, then we're dealing with the emotion, anger. But this wrathful deity is like, why is wrath? Because passionate, powerful compassion. Hook them, all the negative beings. And they don't put into suffering in the lower realms. Why they hook them up? Because through compassion, then, liberate to them. So that's why it's Vajra lasso. Then my right leg is bent, my left is straight, so that's, I don't know why. Okay, maybe called hero, like powerful posture. Okay, subjugator posture could be, And exhibited the 9 wrathful expressions. The 9 wrathful expressions, then in the deity has like looking, eye, the eyebrows, or many this face has a different expression shows. They talk about 9, but can be have hundreds. Okay, so Buddha talk about we 30 minor mind and or 80 major, 30 major mind, 80 minor mind, something, so same. This wrathful also has expression, 9 different wrathful expressions. Shows my flame color hair blades upwards. Wear a tiara of 5 rascals. So, and a garland of 50 fresh silver heads. So this, like 5 rascals is actually Dharma Dharma wisdom. Then this Dharma Dharma wisdom, the our principal mind, our mind is called ordinary mind because have conceptual thoughts and delusion. So the Vajrapani, his mind is called Dharma Dharma, is no conceptual delusion. It's all is become true nature. It's Dharma Dharma. Then there's dealing with the 5 afflictive emotion become 5 wisdom. So dealing with anger, marrow-like wisdom, dealing with ignorance and Dharma Dharma wisdom, dealing with pride, then which may, I know this, but when I share is forgetting, attachment is what is called accomplishment with is Amitabha is summon wisdom or disarmament. Discerning wisdom, I think so. Okay. So that's the 5 wisdom is like dealing with the emotion. So all the emotions become transform wisdom. So called the 5 rascals. And then garland of 50 fresh is like, or we have so many mental formations, conceptual, so many conceptuals. All this is all dried up, transformed. So that's why fresh heads. the point is this like impure perception, the impure ornaments for our ordinary being, like the conceptual level, but this all showing called non-duality. So non-conceptual, in the non-conceptual states, like pure, impure, judgmental, good and bad, clean, dirty, all this is not exist. So we like the silver and the gold, but we don't like the fresh heads, bone ornament. See, that's our concept. But one day you reach no-duality state, gold and silver and the fresh heads is just doesn't matter. They are just oneness, emptiness. Okay, not bother you like fresh heads. I am drawn by 8 nagas. So 8 nagas. Yesterday you found what is this? Naga.
8 nagas.
Eight.
They said the Garuda was going to kill them at one time.
So naga is naga means is snakes, snakes with his body. So snake is representative naga, and the naga always have dealing with the birds. So birds always killing the snakes, right? Okay, so the birds maybe Garuda, like higher level, powerful one. So then the Vajrapani says nagas. So means like Vajrapani can run over the Garuda. Okay, run over the Garuda means more powerful than Garuda. Garuda is most physical being, powerful one in the samsara, within samsara. So then Vajrapani power is more over than that. So then example, nagas can only ask protect for Vajrapani. Vajrapani only can protect the nagas, so that's why he is protecting for nagas. I think snakes, that's the reason. I wear a tiger skin skirt is already we talked. I'm engulfed in a blazing wisdom fire. At the 3 places are white om. So no, that is called recollection of purity. So the symbolized meaning. And then we have to visualize this what it means like in this Vajrapani clearly our mind. And then like we visualizing ourselves is Vajrapani, not from Om, white Om, red R, blue home in the heart, like that it's go to inviting wisdom Vajrapani. So dissolve to ourselves. So that means like you get more confident in yourself. We are ourselves is of course what is called this samaya Vajrapani. We need wisdom Vajrapani, inviting and dissolve to ourselves. Then become that samaya and wisdom Vajrapani inseparable. Then another home like that is again inviting 5 Buddha in the space. So now we're receiving empowerment. So 5 Buddha inviting in space, and we're offering to 5 Buddha. In this page 40, like mantra is offering to 5 Buddha, and then receiving the empowerment. So empowerment means like see 5 Buddha and pouring the nectar, crown, and purify all the body, speech, negative karma, and then filled with wisdom nectar, which overflows again, flows, and then which overflows and forms akyobhya. So we create akyobhya's ornament on the crown of my head. So that means we receive the empowerment. And then this is another offering. It's called no offering to ourselves, because we are become, like 5 Buddha. And the first one is like offering to, in the front, 5 Buddha, when inviting, and then we offering to them, and then they're giving empowerment, and then you receive empowerment, become you are, part of the Ahobia. So no, you can offering ourselves. Then next is page 42. I think Tom is going to finish or no? Almost. This we have this one praise to Vajrapani in the daily prayer. We can do this every single day. Like we don't have time to, or like you cannot do all these long sadhanas, but this is not long. So you chant this one, then all the meaning is here, Vajrapani. The compound power and the energy, or the Buddhas. So that means like think about in this Vajrapani's mantra is home. Home is a thing, the compound power and energy of all the Buddhas. The home is representing all the enlightened beings' mind. Home. Okay. Then here says Benza. Benza is the supreme holder of the treasure of the secret teachings. So all the Benza means is secret. Secret is our, many different layers. Secret means the highest level secret is our own true nature Ripa. And then of course secret means like this many diversity like experience layers, go into your experience. So we don't have the experience in the conceptual level state. So that's called Benza. The Benza is Vajra and indestructible, and emotion cannot affected to that. Negative cannot affected to that. Then no one can destroy that. So that's always we have all the time. Benza, okay. Then peg is like say is the subject of all the maras, and obscure without exception are present. So that's peg representative is subject of all the mara and obscure without exception. So that is the mantra. I think is the meaning is there. Do you understand? It's very beautiful home Benza peg. So then that's why we press to pay homage to Vajrapani. The Vajrapani is you understand what means Vajrapani. It's enlightened beings, power, energy, and also secret teachings and truth. And then subjugator, yeah. So that is called Vajrapani. Then next is mantra galing. So mantra galing is we already talked like graded home syllable. So this is a slightly different but very similar. Again, similar. So that's the mantra galing. So now we're going to conclusion is page 43. Finish teaching there, and home benzarbe, 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 home. Home benzarbe, home benzarbe, home benzarbe, om benzar sadhu samaya mani balaya. Benzar sadhu dinoba didandendo me bava. Sode gayo me bava, sobe gayo me bava, anerado me bava, sarva sede me daya, sarva karma zai me zedan yang guru ho, ha ho bangave. Sarva dadan gadan benzar mame man. Benzara Bama Samaya Zato. The wisdom beings return to their natural states. Auto phenomena dissolve into sentient beings who dissolve into me. I dissolve into home in my heart. It is a turn, it dissolves slowly from the bottom up into all providing emptiness. Rest in the unobstructed, uncreated state as long as possible. Yishe bana rang yin je ne ze ye dam ze ban nui me me dong ba yo. So we meditate our dissolution. Then arise as a Lord of Secret and recite dedication prayer. Ge wan de yen yor de da sang we da bon zhup jir jing zhou wai jie jiang ma li ba de ye sa lang gu bar shu. Through the virtue of this practice, may I achieve Vajrapani's great realization. And through this state, may I come to lead every saint, may no one left behind. So now we take break here and come back to then practicing Buddha Shakyamuni Achi small offerings. So take 20 minutes break. Stay in the zone. Thank you. Tashidala everyone.
Thank you, Khenpo. Thank you.
Thank you, Khenpo.
Thank you, Della.
今天
感谢德勒上师，
感谢德勒
义师，
这是了，
感谢
感谢上
德勒，
师，感谢德
谢
勒，
感谢上师，上师，
上是吉祥如意，让喇嘛天让，
Thank you, Kampala.
仁波切喇嘛天让
Thank you.
感谢
上师法
，Thank
体
you，
安
Thank you，
康，吉祥如意，扎西德勒，
喇嘛天让，喇嘛天让，喇嘛
妈妈亲，
天让，说是对于珍贵的救赎。
升起最绝对的本尊光的信心。谢谢上师。
There's no seeing anyone.
Is Debbie on?
No, Debbie is I don't see. Can you ask questions so loud there?
I see Julie.
Can you hear us? Okay.
She's saying
There we
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you. Starting on page 2. Unborn emptiness and the unceasing appearances of dependent arising are the ways of illusory unity. Before me in the sky, amidst vast clouds of offerings, a jewel lion throne and lotus sun and moon seats, the incomparable teacher, lion of the Shakyas. His body the color of gold, adorned with major and minor marks, clad in the 3 Dharma robes, he sits in Vajra posture. His right hand gracefully poised in the earth-touching mudra, and his left hand in the gesture of meditation, holding an alms bowl full of nectar. Like a mountain of gold, magnificent he shines in splendor, spreading beams of wisdom light across the whole expanse of space. The 8 closed suns, 16 elders, and the like, a vast ocean-like retinue of noble beings encircles him all around. Simply think of him and he grants the glory of the highest bliss, liberation from samsara and nirvana, the 2 extremes. He is the great being, perfect embodiment of every source of refuge. With your great compassion, you embrace this turbulent and degenerate world and made 500 mighty aspirations. You are as exalted as the white lotus. Whoever hears your name shall never return to samsara. Most compassionate teacher, to you I pay homage. All my own and others' virtues of body, speech, and mind, together with all our possessions, visualized like Sumantra offering clouds, after you. All the harmful actions and transgressions I have committed throughout beginningless time, each and every one I now confess with intense and heartfelt regret. In all virtuous actions of noble ones and ordinary beings accumulated throughout the past, present, and future, I rejoice. Turn the wheel of the profound and vast Dharma teachings ceaselessly in every direction, I pray. Your wisdom body is like space and remains changeless throughout past, present, and future. Yet in the perception of those to be guided, you go through the display of birth and death. Even so, let your form body continue always to appear. Through all the virtues I have accumulated in the past, am accumulating now, and will accumulate in the future, for the sake of benefiting all beings who are as infinite as space, may you, the sovereign Dharma, be forever pleased, and may all attain the state of the victorious one, the Lord Dharma. Living beings like us, adrift in this degenerate age, have no guidance and protection. Because of your kindness, caring for us with unsurpassing compassion, every manifestation in this world now of the 3 jewels is your enlightened activity. You are then our only refuge, incomparable, supreme. So from our hearts we pray, with total confidence and faith, do not neglect the great promises you made in times gone by, but hold us until we attain enlightenment with your compassion. Supreme Teacher, Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, complete and perfect Buddha, glorious Conqueror, Shakyamuni Buddha, to you I pay homage, to you I make offerings, in you I take refuge. Supreme Teacher, Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, complete and perfect Buddha, glorious Conqueror, Shakyamuni Buddha, to you I pay homage, to you I make offerings, in you I take refuge. Lama Tompa Chomden De Chen Shekpa Dachopa Yanda Karzo Pesanje Pagyawa Shakya Tupala Chaksalo Dodo Kapsu Chiyo Teyato Muni Muni Ma Muni Soha. 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 Om Muni Muni Maha 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 Muni Soha. From the Buddha's body there emanates a great radiance of multicolored rays of wisdom light, dispelling all our own and others' obscurations, and causing all the genuine qualities of the Mahayana path to arise within us, so that we attain the level of perfection from which we will never return again to samsara. Sambala. Namo. I go for refuge to the Lama, Pema Sambhava, Chenrezig, and the Three Jewels, so that all other sentient beings as vast as the sky achieve enlightenment. I give rise to bodhicitta. From the unfabricated, empty nature of mind, the play of the unceasing, clear and empty Rigpa, I arise as noble Sambala, clear white, holding a staff in the right hand, and a jewel-producing mongoose in the left. He is decorated with precious ornaments. He is on a cushion of lotus and moon, and sits in a position of authority on a turquoise dragon. He is surrounded by the retinue, the 4 classes of dakinis, all with their own hand implements and ornaments. At the crown are Amitabha and Chenrezig, the 5 families of the victorious longevity deities, and the Lama of Udayana, Pema Sambhava, father and mother. They arise in the vastness of empty clarity, rainbow light, appearing from without self-nature. At the heart of Sambhala, on the moon, visualize the mantra garland and seed syllable. Light radiates, makes offerings to the victors, and gathers their blessings, purifying obscurations of sentient beings and increasing longevity and merit, gathering all accomplishments and dissolving into me. Blessings and accomplishments fall like rain. Om Pema Trudaya Sambala Hridaya Om Pe. Om Pema Trudaya Sambala Hridaya Om Pe. Om Pema Trudaya Arya Sambala Hridaya Om Pe. Om Pema Trudaya Arya Sambala Hridaya Om Pe. Om Pema Trudaya Arya Sambala Hridaya Om Pe. Dakini Hari Sa Sisum Gize Norse Sopel Jorne Dragwang Takaya Wakasi Sa Washam Rusoha. The assembly of deities gather into one and dissolve into the realm of Udayana. The essence of the mind, objectless, vast, original purity. By this virtue may all transient beings have effortless, spontaneous attainment, and may there be good fortune in the land of the wealth deities of Udayana. Om Sobawa Shudo Sarva Dharma Sobawa Shudo. A white syllable Hri appears out of the state of emptiness. From the Hri, infinite light streams forth and makes offerings to the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. The light then returns and dissolves back into the Hri. The Hri then transforms, and white Achichoki Droma, standing, tramples the 4 Mara demons beneath her 2 feet. She is dressed in a flowing brocade gown and adorned with various sorts of precious gems. Her right hand holds a silver mirror with which she looks into the 3 times of the past, present, and future, while with the left she brandishes the wish-fulfilling jewel that bestows upon supplication everything needed and desired. In her heart, upon the disk of a moon, is the white syllable Hri, surrounded by the syllables of the mantra. Om Mama Sakra Soha Yardu Saradu Raza Raza Du Mama Du Om Pe Soha Om Mama Sakra Soha Yardu Saradu Raza Raza Du Mama Du Om Pe Soha Om Mama Sakra Soha Yardu Saradu Raza Raza Du Mama Du Om Pe Soha Om Mama Sakra Soha Yardu Saradu Raza Raza Du Mama Du Om Pe Soha. Free, beautiful queen of space, Dharma land, pure body takes an unwavering stance, mistress of her demonic forces, giver of great bliss, intense delight, one face and two arms, your smile brings peace, in your right hand is a Dhamma root. Your left hand holds a gem in skull cup. You grand practitioners, all cities, robed in a gown of 5-colored silks, adorned with jewels and silk and ribbons. On a blue water horse in the clouds, adorned turquoise halter, gold bridle, silken straps, stirrups, lapis lazuli, silk satin cushion, golden saddle. Rides the laughing, glorious queen of space. Through compassion appears your retinue, surrounded by hosts of dakinis, endowed with the 4 activities. Guardian who protects the doctrine, perfect place, magnificent drink. Accept this Dharma and God teachings. Please perform all activities now. Powerful lady who guards the teachings, with your vow to protect good students, Hachi children and retinue I pray. To you I offer, grant every wish. Powerful lady who guides the teachings, with your vow to protect good students, Hachi children and retinue I pray. To you I offer, grant every wish. Yahweh tensum tu den mong noche, ducho kujin kong wei dan sik chen. Hachi children kurdan che pala, solo jojo jojo jojo. Arise, Vajrapani, upon the crown of my head. Jigdan Sungul Ratna Shri, abides Nirmanam Kaya. The balm resides in my heart, Ranyam and Kalam and me. Purify all samayas, and elevate all and home. Transform essence of offerings into their innate nature. Offerings for each Buddha clan fill the 3,000-fold worlds. Om Ahom, Om Ahom, Om Ahom. Narma Sarva Tata Gate Vayo Visharuke Veya Sarvate Kamuka Gate Sarana Nirada Gagana Soha. Namo Sarva Tathagate Vayo Visharuke Veyo Sarvate Kamukate Manigazana Kamsoha. Namo Sarva Tathagate Vayo Visharuke Veyo Sarvate Kamukate Manigazana Kamsoha. Om Akara Mukha Sara Dharma Namo Deya Nupadate Om Pe Soham. Om Akara Mukha Sara Dharma Namo Deya Nupadate Om Pe Soham. Om Akara Mukha Sara Dharma Namo Deya Nupadate Om Pe Soham. Accomplished primordial nature, secret mandala, unborn radiance. I invite the protectors to come. Dakinis perform activities. Guardians abide by their commitment. Manifest from the Dharma Dhatu, Mandala's primordial awareness. All to come to this sacred place now, from the vast expanse of turquoise light, and from the troves of the azure crag. Elder Sister Rachi Namansai, please come here and tame all obstructors, emanating from ultimate space. Goddesses empowered with wisdom, protect the teachings of the Buddhas, and with your retinues of four powers, chanting the Dakini's melody, vassals with your hands weaving mudras, bring forth a cloud of smoke offerings. Please descend to this sacred site now. Zamaya za za ho ba Goddess, along with your retinue, please be joyfully seated on these thrones. I bring forth a cloud of offerings. I prostrate with body, speech, and mind. Listen, in this place and supreme year, hours favorable for virtue, glorious Buddhas and Dharmas, please extinguish suffering, accomplish all purposes as I make smoke offerings. Please disperse all obstacles, cleanse and purify impurities. Listen, lots of sweet smelling smoke offerings, medicines that dispel emotions, silk brocade and incense, aloe wood, fragrant sandalwood and cedar wood, juniper, rhododendron, birch and all various sweet-smelling ambrosial trees, flour, yogurt, milk, all food and drink, purifying offerings of teachers to the meditation yogini, leader of all Dharma protectors, Dakinis of primordial awareness and commitment power, Dakini, goddess goddesses who devour, snatch away, heart mother, razor of the life force, mother of enlightened activity, thousandfold host of red flesh eaters, Lamos and Dakinis, offering to auspicious queen with power of light, supreme crystal tresses of him laid to four families of the our sisters, and 12 goddesses make offerings, patron deities of protectors, protectors of Kaiju lineage, an ocean of perfect guardians, protect the yogins with offerings, a veil of smoke cleanses Samaya, purifying all vows, defilements, vows from contact with all filthy things, as well as of all impurities, profound means attainment, wash in smoke, please repair the breakage of all vows, pacify obstructive conditions, realize all our aims with the Dharma. Listen, lofty praise of protectors, glory Dharma, Savioress, outer inner substances, glory Dharma, Savioress, clouds of offerings, infinite, glory Dharma, Savioress, songs of praise are devotion, glory Dharma, Savioress, meditative attention, glory Dharma, Savioress, high above the samsara, glory Dharma, Savioress, beyond brilliance, sun and moon, glory Dharma, Savioress, filled with virtue, granting gems, glory Dharma, Savioress, vast as precious summer lakes, glory Dharma, Savioress, spread unfailing doctrine, glory Dharma, Savioress, protect aims of followers, glory Dharma, Savioress, never separate, stay with us, perfect power, blessings, wealth, power, blessing, all complete, power, fortune, manifest, oceans of prosperity, all you powerful protectors, precious teachings, protected, increase precious offerings, include all practitioners, fill our homes with spiritual wealth, protect us from obstacles, dispel all the dangerous talk, may all highest aims be seen. By the power of virtue, Dharma free of obstacles, gain level of Dakini, dry up cyclic existence. Gewadi tulaten, choje dropor mechin, Gyana taki satone, kore gyanso kenparsho. Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Glorious Vajra Guardian, Great Black One, Mahakala, and glorious Great Varala Karuka, Chakra Sambhara. By nature you are one within Dharmata. In essence you are the same within exalted wisdom. In character you are equal in unhindered activity. Hero who defeats all unfavorable circumstances, you are the foremost lord of all appearance and existence, gods and demons, fierce protector, who is the great leader of activity oppressors. Invincible sovereign of radiant splendor, you protect awareness holding yogins as if they were your own children, and assess the concentration of oath-bound practitioners, and are endowed with the radiance of peace, the splendor of increasing, the power of magnetizing activity, and are swift in activities of liberating savage foes and hindrances. Your mighty skill to protect the teachings is superb. Powerful Lord Dorje Dralsungshan, great Lord God of yogins, please think of me. I, a yogin, invite Vajraparuga's enlightened body, speech, and mind to abide in me in this holy image as I engage in practice to attain unsurpassed enlightenment. Act so as to conquer obstacles to the path of supreme bliss and the dread of the four Maras. Please cause me to encounter the samadhi escort that will guide me on the true path. Thus, until I attain enlightenment, help me not to walk on mistaken paths with body, speech, and mind, but cause my mind to turn toward freedom and enlightenment. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May gods, demons, and humans be overpowered, and at all times and in every circumstance, may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As you are the glory and the guardian of all beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities unobstructedly and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with mistaken views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Mahapri, by the power of compassion and previous aspirations, Achi Choki Drama arise from unborn Dharmadhatu and look upon us from the expanse of exalted wisdom. Miraculously descend upon this activity mandala. Mother Achi, daughter of Nana, powerful lady, Dharma Tara, wisdom Tara, Samaya Tara, magnetizing goddess, Lakshmi Karmadakini, noble lady, Tashi Sarimba, Miyalo Sama, Tegardro Sama, Thingisha Sama, and Chelkadrim Sama. Protectors of the lineage forefathers, protectors of secret hermitages, protectors with Samaya, who pledge to protect the teachings of the Kaiju lineage. Your luminous wisdom never fades, your compassion never withholds, your blessings are close and your power unobstructed. All of you, bless us yogins and our retinue with your enlightened body. Bless us with your enlightened speech. Bless us with your enlightened mind. Bless us with your enlightened qualities. Bless us with your enlightened activities. Act so as to conquer adverse circumstances and the dread of the four Maras. Please cause me to encounter the samadhi escort that will guide me on the true path. Thus, until I attain enlightenment, help me not to walk on mistaken paths with body, speech, and mind, but cause my mind to turn towards freedom and enlightenment. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May gods, demons, and humans be overpowered, and at all times and in every circumstance, may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As you are the glory and the guardian of all beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities unobstructedly and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with mistaken views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Zaya, Zaya, City, City, The mandala of Dharmakaya's great bliss, you protect against dangerous diseases such as epidemics and against untimely death. I pay homage to you, mother of wish-fulfilling activities. Golden colored Parnashavari sitting on a lotus seat. Your main face is yellow, your right face blue, and the left face white. Your hair is bound up in a top knot, and you are full of splendor. I pay homage to the divine body of the goddess who grants accomplishments. Illustrious one, you are the embodiment of wisdom and compassion. You dwell in the midst of masses of fire, which is burning like the fire at the end of time. With your 3 faces and 6 arms, you look terrifying and wrathful. I pay homage to you, who has one leg outstretched and the other bent, wearing a robe of leaves, holding a bow and arrow, a battle axe, and a bundle of branches. Parnashavari, you display the threatening mudra and hold a Vajra. I pay homage to you, great mother, protectress of beings. The crown of myself as Parnashavari consists of the 5 victorious ones. From their hearts flow streams of milky nectar, filling my body, thus visualized. In this way, all wrongdoings and obscurations are purified. Om Pishatsi Parnashavari Sarvamari Prashamani Om. 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 Om Benza Sato Samaya Manutanaya Benza Sato Teno Pati Chandriyo Meva Suto Kayo Meva Suto Kayo Meva Anurato me bhava sarva siddhi me prayasa sarva kama sutta me sitam shriyam kuru om ha 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 ho bhagavan sarva tata gata benza mame muksa benza maha samaya samdup. May the great Vajradhara, the true Lama, who is the essence of all the Buddhas, grant the auspiciousness of the goddess Parnashavari to all beings of the 3 realms, without exception, and to myself. Glorious goddess Parnashavari, you liberate all others and myself from the infliction of great harm. Having taken refuge in you, sublime goddess, please protect us from all dangers. In the realm of the unborn mother, the Dharmadhatu, abides the Reverend Mother, the deity Tara. She bestows happiness on all sentient beings. I supplicate Mother Tara of Dharmadhatu to protect us from all fears. Not realizing oneself as Dharmakaya, the minds of sentient beings are overpowered by negative emotions. These beings wandering in samsara are my mothers. I supplicate Mother Tara, deity of great compassion, please protect us. If the meaning of Dharma is not born in one's heart, one just follows the words of conventional meaning. We are deceived by delusory philosophical views and dogmas. I supplicate Mother Tara, perfect wisdom, please protect us. It is difficult to understand our own mind as Buddha's mind. Seeing nature mind, but not familiarizing with it through practice, we are lost in unwholesome worldly activities. I supplicate Mother Tara, perfect mindfulness, please protect us. The absolute nature of mind is self-arisen, non-dual Buddha wisdom. Yet because of habitual grasping to dualistic conception, we are bound by it no matter what we do. I supplicate Mother Tara, non-dual wisdom, please protect us. Although we abide in the perfect meaning of absolute truth, we do not understand the interdependence of cause and effect on the relative level. We are ignorant about the true reality of phenomena. I supplicate Mother Tara, two truths, omniscience, please protect us. Like the nature of space, which is beyond all conceptual limits, the reality of all conditioned phenomena is no different from that. But there are disciples on the path who do not realize it. I supplicate Mother Tara, perfect enlightenment of the three kayas, please protect us. To Organ Rinpoche we pray, grant us without impediment or obstacle arising, favorable circumstances, the fulfillment of our aspirations and attainments, ordinary and supreme. Embodiment of Buddhas of past, present, and future, Guru Rinpoche, Master of all cities, Guru of great bliss, Dispeller of all obstacles, Wrathful subjugator of Maras, to you I pray, inspire me with your blessings, so that outer, inner, and secret obstacles are dispelled, and all my aspirations are spontaneously fulfilled. Emaho, marvelous Buddha, making boundless light, Lord of great compassion, on your right, on your left the Sattva with great powers, countless Buddhas, Bodhisattvas round. There is marvelous, countless happiness in the pure light that's called day watching. Then when I and others pass, may we swiftly cut off all the other births. Born there we'll see Amitabha's face. Now I chant this aspiration, pray. Bodhisattvas, Buddhas on 10 sides, bless us to gain life free of obstacles. Teyata Kensadriya Awa Buddhanaya Soha. Bodhicitta, excellent and precious mind, where is unborn may it arise, where is born may it not decline, but ever increase higher and higher. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Being ailing with disease, be freed at once from every malady. All the sickness that afflicts the living be instantly and permanently healed. May every being ailing with disease be freed at once from every malady. May all the sickness that afflicts the living be instantly and permanently healed. May every being ailing with disease be freed at once from every malady. May all the sickness that afflicts the living be instantly and permanently healed. Sanchene pajine pajine tajurche drawene malupa tatujamane parshu. Sanchene pajine tajurche drawene malupa tatujamane parshu. Sanchene pajine pajine tajurche drawene malupa tatujamane Thank you, Khenpo.
Thank you, Khenpo.
Thank you, everyone.
Finish the Vajrapani practice teaching and finish morning practice. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Tashi Dele. Tomorrow. Thank you, Maryland Debe organizing zone. Thank you, translators, everyone. See you tomorrow. See you next.
And Michelle and Amanda.
Oh, Michelle and Amanda, where they are?
They're be always behind the scenes.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks.
Thank you, Khenpo.
Have a good day.
Have
Have a beautiful day.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, I guess I'll sign off. Okay.
Everybody, have a great day. Thanks for attending the retreat at Gardroma. It was really wonderful to see everybody. Thanks, Zoom team. Thanks, Khenpo. Thanks, Gardroma team.
Gardroma.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Now it's good.
Now it's good.
Should I shut down now?
Oh,
Right.
yeah, that's great.
Everything? Okay,
Thank
sorry.
you.
Got you all.
Thank
Okay.
you. Bye, guys.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. Thanks, Michelle.